Hi everyone, Mike Brofman here, and we are on for another live episode of Song and Wine. And while I introduce, I'm going to pour this awesome red from Oregon that we got from our wine sponsor, Waterfront Wines. They are on 360 Furman Street in Brooklyn Heights, and they specialize in organic and all-natural wines, and they always give us the good stuff. I am joined today by the newest baser, because he's been a baser for like 4 days.
If that.
Yeah. Brian Mextdorf, baritone. He is joining us on April 15th for the second installment of the Dichter project, which is Brooklyn Art Song Society's newest series, where we present all songs on text by one great German poet. And this year's poet is Heinrich Heine. And there will be works by Liszt, Schubert, and Schumann. And their concert is Sunday, April 15th at the Brooklyn Public Library. And best yet, it is a free event. Before we dig in, let's give a taste of this wine. I'm going to face it this way so you can see it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Delicious.
It's good. So, of these 6 songs that we're doing, what would you say is your favorite?
The last one that we're doing, Der Doppelgänger.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first of these that I ever sung in undergrad. It's hugely dramatic while still being really simple. I saw a post that you made about it, actually, that it's one of his greatest songs, and he only uses 4 chords. It's
exactly.
so cool, so simple, yet so grand and epic and awesome.
It reminds me of my favorite quote about music, which I always bring up, especially around Schubert, which is actually by Joey Ramone of the Ramones, where his famous quote is, "We only knew 3 chords, but we knew 3 good ones."
Yeah, I mean, what you can do, with so little.
Or what Schubert can do now.
Yeah, let's be really clear. Yeah, so
the Doppelganger has, it only has 4 chords. It has this sort of, I guess you'd call it a chaconne, not a passacaglia if you want to be. But it has this chaconne effect, which is sort of, the first line is "the night is still," and there's no better way to capture sort of stillness than harmonic stillness of just repeating the same.
Yeah, and it's
chords over and over
it's
again.
1 chord per measure too, so it's super simple, rhythmically and metrically, and then it kind of goes wild at the end, goes off like gangbusters, and it's still, I think if I'm speaking correctly, it's still 1 chord per bar, but it becomes much more frantic and accelerated somehow. Right, so it's simple but not plain. So I guess maybe even subtlety might be even a better word than simplicity, because it's not even that he sort of changes pace in the same way every time. Sometimes it's a harmonic change, sometimes it's a rhythmic change, sometimes it's a color change. Sort of like a registration change. So it's not always just that he makes things faster, he makes them louder.
Yeah.
He finds sort of playful little ways.
So it's notated very classically, which in my mind is extremely detail-oriented the way it's notated. That every marking is on purpose.
Sure.
And every dot and line has something to do with the larger structure. Every detail makes or breaks the song, and I find that very terrifying. Heine is truly a great German poet. Is a unconditionally amazing poet. Heine was just this sort of master of economy of means. That he just his poems, think of in Dichter, but like some of the poems are like 16 words.
Yeah.
Like, not 16 lines.
No, yeah.
And I think to successfully set Heine, you have to have an extreme economy of musical means that captures that extreme economy of textual means. And Schubert definitely, unequivocally has that. So, what's amazing about Schubert's song output is there's like ridiculous amount of songs. There's over 600 songs, and not all of them are worth discussing, but like 200 are, and 200 amazing songs is a lot
Yeah.
of songs.
Oh yeah.
And
My most favorite one is Der Zwerg. Is that one you know? It's one of his ballads. So
not
it's super
as well.
dramatic.
Yeah, I know it's one of those ones that I know, but I
Yeah.
don't like. I'm gonna go after this and listen to
Love
it.
it. Please, I'm such an advocate for that song. I love it. I haven't sung it in a few years, but it's incredibly dramatic. It tells this amazing story of a Zwerg, a dwarf, I guess is the best translation. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
It's got this, drone and boom, 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 throughout the whole
Yeah.
song. It's amazing.
If I sort of, get hit by a car and I get to purgatory and they're like, all right, for the next 10,000 years until you do your purgatory time, you can only listen to one Schubert song. Which one would it be? I'd probably pick Ganymed.
Yeah.
I'll never get tired of Ganymed.
I haven't listened to that song in probably since I was in school. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that.
The Dichter Project, Heinrich Heine, Sunday, April 15th, 4 p.m. at the Brooklyn Public Library. It's a free concert, doesn't cost any money, but click that link to RSVP because you're not guaranteed a seat unless you RSVP, and these things do sell out. I will be on piano, and I'll be joined by Erica Switzer. The singers are Brian, soprano Elizabeth Marshall singing Liszt, and baritone Tyler Duncan singing Dichter. So it's going to be a super good program. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Our season finale is coming up, and it's going to be all new music. So stay tuned for that. But until then, see you Sunday, April 15th.
Absolutely. See you then. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.